Welcome back, Wolfpack. Brolis here, and I'm so hyped right now because we have real images of the new Pokemon from the 18th movie teaser trailer, and it's really crazy to think about because, you know, we haven't heard any information for almost 2 weeks now about this thing, and suddenly someone finally sneaks that picture. We finally find the images that we've been waiting so long for, and you know, it's out there, so now we have some new stuff to talk about. And the really interesting thing is, if we look at it, you know, if the Pokemon comes out of EO, he kind of hops around, then he stares at everyone, and then it goes over. And kind of judging from this, you can see it's pretty quick. Maybe people had a hard time trying to get just the right frame, the right focus, the right image capture for this. But now when we see it, it's actually pretty much exactly like what we saw in the last couple of images that we had. So we didn't really have official images, we just had people that saw the movie, drew something up, and said, here you go, this is what we think it looks like. Now these images were from friends and people that were in touch with Cerebi, and Cerebi ended up posting some of the drawings and stuff of this new Pokemon, and one of the crazy things is they look exactly alike. Like, you can actually see the side angle where he has the little happy face, because this thing's freaking cute and adorable, and I personally really like it. Like, a lot of people have said that its design is too simplistic or something, but I really like that Pokemon could go back to just simpler designs, not making everything so over the top, and we can still have some really lovable characters like this guy. If Pokemon tries to turn it into some kind of mascot kind of deal, we might be in business for some really cool stuff, so I really like this. It's adorable, and I mean, it feels like it could have some really strong Pokemon potential, and that's one of the great things about this, except that that's kind of it. Like, we really just get a real picture that confirms that this is a real thing that looks like what everyone thought it looked like, and really no new information on top of that, so we still just have a lot of the previous speculation and thoughts of what this could be. Since I am one of the biggest people that's like, hey, I want to see 7th Gen out of this, I am all over this news, and even though it doesn't add much, it still gives that confirmation. It's still like, hey, this is the thing, this is looking like it's 7th generation. As for what it is or what it represents, that's still so up in the air because, okay, it's what we expected. It is really what people are saying it is. Cool and all, but I mean, until we get some more information, I'm really excited because, I mean, Koro is coming up in a little less than 2 weeks. We could have something coming up for August, September. Still have Pokemon Mystery Dungeon. That's going to be a really hype game. And I mean, now we're just waiting, is it 7th generation? Does it have something to do with Zygarde? Is it going to be some kind of branch onto the 6th generation? I'm wondering, because I've seen a lot of theories that are about, oh hey, 6.5, generation 6.5, where it's a new batch of Pokemon gets introduced, but not enough to technically count as a new generation. I'm not sure about that. I feel like it, you know, even though the Pokedex was somewhat lacking, I'm not saying any of the Pokemon are bad. I love the 6th generation for all the Pokemon, but since it was the least amount of Pokemon introduced, it feels like we could just kind of have a black and white kind of thing. From black and white to X and Y, 5th gen to 6th gen, only a 3-year wait. From X and Y to Omega Ruby, or from X and Y to 7th generation, that's just going to be a 3-year wait. That lines up with 2016. I just want to see it. I'm ready to see what Pokemon has for us. This looks like it's going to be big, you know. Pokemon always loves pulling out all the stops. They want to surprise us at least once every generation, bring us something we never expected. And so far, this guy is either way ahead of schedule or he is about to hint at something big, and I'm okay with all of it. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Also, if you want to see my other video relating to this new Pokemon, I cover a lot of interesting theories about 4-stage evolution, maybe new baby Pokemon to tie together the franchise really well. There's a lot of really cool things that are going on with this guy that I want to see that a lot of people can really make just great thoughts about. So go and check out that video in the description, and most importantly, if you guys enjoyed this video, please leave a like and have a nice day. Thank you all very much for watching.